Hey, what up, homeboy?
Shit, chilling, you know what I'm saying? You already know what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's a beautiful day to be alive, bro.
Oh, already, like a motherfucker, bro.
Every day, I'm always happy to be here.
Every day is a motherfucking blessing. Time is the essence, homie.
Oh.
We gotta take the bull by his horn, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know what's crazy, bro?
And then take him to a cow and then make him fuck him so we can get some more meat.
You know what's crazy, man? I just wrapped up another podcast with one of my other friends right now, and I literally just told him the same thing. You gotta take the bull by the fucking horns. That's insane. Literally just told him the exact same thing, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, dog. Hey, bro, nigga, that's probably why we fucks with each other so hard, nigga. We just kind of like, we same, but different, but same. Like that.
Listen. I had a topic for us to talk about today because you touched about it. You touched about it yesterday. So today, when I was just sitting down thinking about what to talk about, I took some notes down. And this one is about the dangers of technology, man. You remember how you were telling me yesterday that technology is kind of dangerous and stuff? I thought about it all day. And I ran into a story in the news earlier, and I was like, whoa, I gotta talk to Los about this. So check it out. It goes like this. A 25-year-old guy, I'm not going to say his name because, of course, I don't want to get sued and stuff, so I'm not going to say any names. So we're just going to call him Brandon, right? Well, no, let's not call him Brandon. Let's call him, we got to give him a cool name.
Edward Snowden.
All right, we'll call him Edward Snowden. So Edward is a 25-year-old guy, right? He meets another guy. We'll call him Jacob. They're both homosexual.
Oh, you talking about that nigga that got his balls taken off?
No. But I want to hear that too. Remember that, because I want you to tell me about that one. So they were both homosexuals. Like I said, Edward was 25 and Jacob was 50, and they met on a dating app, on a gay dating app. They decide to meet up, and the guy, Jacob, ends up killing Edward, hangs him up by his feet, cuts his neck, drains his blood, and eats parts of him.
That's the one I was talking about, bro. That's exactly the one I was talking about.
Now check this out. Now, Jacob is saying that he's insane, that he didn't know what he was doing. He's just talking random nonsense. He says that he belongs to a royal family from Wales called the Thomas clan. He doesn't understand the crime that he did, and he doesn't understand like anything. And so they are holding him at the county jail, right?
Without
No, listen. They're holding him at the county jail because since he's quote unquote mentally unstable, they're gonna send him for an evaluation, right? But the place where they're supposed to send him for an evaluation is backed up. So he's gonna stay in county jail for 60 to 90 days, just chilling until he goes to the evaluation place, which is gonna take 60 to 90 days to see if he's really crazy. Now, if he's crazy, he's gonna go to a place where he's gonna get institutionalized, and they're gonna work on him. And if his head gets fixed and he goes back to normal, he gets to walk free.
Bro, you know what that reminds me of? That's like fucking. Have you ever seen? I only seen the season, like I think it's season 1, maybe season 2 of Gotham, bro. Where
I haven't.
It's just like that, bro. Okay, so if you're insane, you go back into an institution. You work on it. Okay, all right, he's insane. He's not in the right mind. Let's see if we can fix him. So they try to fix these guys, and they let them go off into the real world. But eventually, it's like a PTSD, bro. Eventually, something's gonna trigger that thing that's gonna come back to you, like, oh man, I love to fucking eat human flesh, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, bro, it's just.
So there's two things that I wanted to talk about from this. We'll first touch on the technology, and we'll talk about that. What do you think of that?
I think that's good. I think that'll be a good way.
No,
And
no,
then
no.
I
I'm
think-
saying like how they met. Like they met on an app. They fucking met up from the app. All of that wouldn't have happened if that app wouldn't have been there. I mean, I'm not gonna blame it on the app completely because it's not the app's fault. You know, clearly, but
It makes
still.
it easier for predators to fucking achieve things, bro.
And that's what we were talking about yesterday, man. Imagine if it would have been like a 13 or 14-year-old boy that is just acting like he's 18, acting like he's 19. You know, he shouldn't be doing this. He goes and meets this 50-year-old man, and this 50-year-old man hangs him up and slices his throat.
Who says it doesn't happen, bro?
It does happen. That's the thing, man.
Listen, I'm not gonna talk about a lot of it. I'm gonna wait till we get on the podcast. But I got a lot for this, bro. So yeah, good one. That's a good one. That's one. I think we should do that. I think we should close with.
I've been recording the whole time.
Oh, fuck yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby.
No, we're already like 7 minutes in.
Okay, that's a bit. Well, what I gotta say about that shit, bro, is hold on real quick. Hold on, don't hang it up. Hold on.
Oh, hey, oh. Damn, I did not light my candle. I just realized I didn't light my candle. I'm supposed to light my candle every time we record. There's not supposed to not be a candle lit in my room. It's part of my ritual. What up, bro? I was telling the people that for some reason I'm supposed to light my candle, you know? I told you yesterday it's part of my ritual. I'm supposed to have a little bit of fire burn and just get the elements going here in the room and stuff. And I didn't light my candle. I did the whole podcast before this one without my candle lit.
Hey, keep that candle unlit then. Know what I'm saying?
Nah, I already lit it. I'm lighting the last one, man. We're good to go.
Look, bro, look. This is what I got. This is bro, missing people. Like it's a big thing. Have you ever gone to like a Walmart and just like a random Walmart and just seen a wall full of like just a whole bunch of
missing people?
Yeah, and then you're like, wow, like damn, he's young, or damn, she's not that. You know, bro. Have you ever seen somebody get snatched up on like online? I'm pretty sure you saw some online videos where people just
yeah, definitely.
Okay, bro, just imagine. Okay, just imagine. Let's just say, my girl's out running. She has the kids. You know, I got two beautiful kids, bro. They're very, very beautiful. I make beautiful babies. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if y'all want to hit my line for some beautiful babies, y'all know y'all hit my line. I'm just messing with you.
Hit me up. I'll give y'all his number. Hey, bro, you're gonna get us killed.
Just imagine, bro. They're out there, they're just running, you know what I'm saying? And then a van of some big dudes just come out and just boom, and boom, punches my girl in the face, grabs my two kids, take off, boom, and they're gone. I'm at work. I have nothing. You have a 40. We can't even. You know what's so sad, bro? Is that we can't even report a missing thing. Like, say if they were to go outside and they were just to disappear, we wouldn't even be able to put a missing case on them until I think it's 24 hours or 48 hours. I'm not too sure about that.
And then because it's an adult.
But then again, bro, how is that? Why is that like that when they have shows called 48 hours? And after 48 hours, the case is closed. It's a cold case. How are you going to tell me to report somebody missing after that long of a time? This dude could be fucking anywhere. That's why I say stay strapped at all times, bro.
I say stay strapped at all times.
I don't want my girl to kill nobody, bro, because killing somebody is something that a human being should never have to face.
Of course.
Even seeing death, bro. Even seeing death, that traumatizes people. Like, that's the reason why technology is so. If it's in the wrong hands, it can be used to things. Like, some people need to turn their heads and not watch things no more, and that's what I realized. But the moral of this story right here, bro, is that my girl's gonna shoot, bro. Like, I hope she does, because, you know what I'm saying, those are my two precious babies. I cannot live with myself if I'm at home, they're gone, and they're crying for me. Just in my head, I'm gonna be thinking they're like, Daddy, where's my daddy? And I can imagine somebody just going and just slapping my kid like, I'm your daddy now. Nigga, bro, I'm angry right now talking about it, because it could possibly happen, and bro, I'll go crazy, bro. I would really go crazy. How I would act, bro, is I'll be calm. because I know making irrational decisions, running off emotions, can cause you to lose them faster. So I would do everything in my power, like, okay, what do I need to do? Let me find out, where were they last at? Okay, there's cameras here. Let me check these cameras. What kind of car were they in? Boom. Let me call my buddy up and let me get a registration. Let's get some license. Let's run some. Bro, I'm not gonna be crying like, oh, my kids are gone. Wait for the cops to do something. Nah, bro, it don't roll like that over here, bro, because you know what I'm saying? The way things roll over here is different. Like, they're going to be like, oh, another missing case, another missing body, charge it to the game. No, fuck that. That's my kid. That right there is the world champ, and she right there is the princess. You feel me? Like, nah, bro, I'm not going to take that risk to have somebody out there. Because I guarantee you, if it was a politician or a mayor or a senator or, you know, somebody that lost their kids, oh, bro, they'll be the gods in the eye will be in the sky, like looking down at everywhere trying to figure out where it went. But see, we don't have that authority. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Man, bro, we're able to get to that stage where we can do that, where we can be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, prevent all that. But preventing chaos, bro, is like, man, it's like trying to turn off fire with gasoline, bro. Yeah. It's just never gonna happen. It's always gonna be another story. It's just you know, you gotta just, bro, to be honest, you got to just know your surroundings. Yeah. You got to keep your circle small. You got to make sure your family's straight. You can't make no slick move. You can't be like, oh, that back door locked. You know what? Fuck it. Like, it's cool. It's all right. No one's going to go. No, bro. Get your ass out that motherfucking car and go lock your back door. If it's locked, well, good. Now you know in peace of mind that the back door is locked. Hey, make sure all your windows locked.
I'll tell you what, bro. I sleep with the piece right next to me. I have to. It's like my dad told me, man. My dad always told me, you have to always be uncomfortable. You have to always feel uncomfortable. You always have to be on edge.
That goes with that saying that says, be ready for the, what is it? Be ready for the best, but prepare for the worst. You know what I mean? Yep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Always be prepared, bro. Like, I can't do that because I got kids. I can't do that no more. But yeah, the Glock was underneath the pillow at all times. Bro.
Like, well, I don't put it under the pillow because I don't want to shoot myself. But I sleep with it really close to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. If you don't, it's not gonna go out. I need a gun in there to shoot yourself, bro. That's not, I need a finger in there, bro. Unless you go reach under your pillow a lot, yeah. Hey, but man, I don't reach underneath my pillow unless I need. I don't want to get I don't want to get suicided.
Straight up like a motherfucker. Hey, that's crazy. But yeah, bro, most definitely it's Texas, bro. We're allowed to carry guns. We're allowed to do all that stuff.
That's what Florida too. That's what I love about those two beautiful states,
shit,
man.
Bro, like, okay, well, all these shootings going on, Bruno. Like, how would you feel if you was like shopping and then all you hear is da 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 da, and you know what you got to do. You got Parrish with you. You got to make sure she's straight. But wouldn't you feel better if you're able to pull out a Glock or a 45 or a little 380, 22? Not a 22. 22 just only go.
You got to tickle him with a 22.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, it's kind of like, what would you do in that situation? Or how would you handle? Say, okay, let's put it like this. You've been to our malls. You're familiar with our malls. What malls did you come to in Houston? You went to First Colony?
Yep.
Pretty sure you went to First Colony.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Say you're at let's just say you're at the food court, heading towards the food court, where that restrooms can be halfway. Say you're heading towards that way, going to get you something to eat, and then the shooting happens in like the mid food court where you're at, but he's facing the other way, like. You're in your mind, are you running away, or are you protecting yourself, or are you protecting your girl? Like, what goes through your mind?
What goes through my mind? See, I'm gonna tell you this, man, and this is gonna sound really, really bad, but I have social anxiety. So everywhere I go, I always look around. I always, not even if I think that anything is gonna pop off and stuff like that, I have to look at everybody. I look at everybody. I find the nearest exit. I just look around. I don't know, man. I'm always really sketchy when I'm out in public. I don't feel comfortable. I never feel comfortable. I hate going out in public. To me, it's one of the worst things to do as a person, but I still do it because I want to be a functioning human being. And I want to be a part of the society. But man, it's so hard just because of those type of situations. What happens if that does happen? Like, I don't think I can live with myself if I see people that need help and I'm just running away from it. Like, oh, I'm only gonna save myself, you know?
But okay.
It would be so hard, man.
But you have a gun.
If I have a gun, I'm gonna, bro, man. I don't want to say I'm gonna be Johnny Superhero and stuff, but if the possibility to take him out is there, you have to take it, man. You owe that to humanity, you know.
Did you see the live footage? And I'm so crazy. I'm just going off of the same thing. The live footage of the church shooting.
No, I didn't.
Oh man, you got to bring it up, man. Bring it up while I talk about it. It's fucking crazy. It just happened like maybe 2 weeks ago. Okay, so this guy comes in, bro, and he comes in a trench coat. But the video only shows where he's already sitting down. So, but when the video comes up, he stands up. He walks to. There's two guys in the back. He walks towards them, but he's weird, bro, because he's big and he's limping like he has the shotgun tucked underneath his trench coat, which was what he did, and that's
okay. I
why
see
he
it.
walked like
I'm
that.
playing it. I'm playing it right now. I'm trying to. Oh dang! And he pulled out a shotgun. Oh dang! And he just shot at that person like.
Okay, now watch the whole thing. I'm gonna let you watch it.
Seen ducking for cover. One man covering his wife with his own body. 6 seconds into the shooting, 2 members of the church security team returned fire, hitting the gunman, dropping him to the ground. 911 calls came shortly before 11 a.m.
Okay, all right, bro. So I'm sorry. I'm the type of person, if I watch something, I analyze it. I analyze the whole step. I watched it. I paused it. I replayed it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I kept on letting it go in slow motion so I could see him. And what he does, bro, is that guy that tried to pull out his gun first, boom, he shoots him. And then boom, he shoots the other guy right next to him. And as he's running, people are in the way and they're dropping down. As soon as they drop down, this dude is 70-something years old. I don't mark me on his age. One shot, and he just, boom, headshot. Like
headshot.
Like that's it, bro. That was it, bro. That was all. But those 2 people, they died.
Yeah, he did kill 2 people. Man,
he killed 2 people. And look, that right there brings it to you. He had to look. He was in the holy of
the holiest place.
Yeah, to be at. And that's where it goes. You know, if you know your religion, look, I grew up and my grandpa was a pastor and my uncle was a pastor. So, you know, I grew up, my grandpa built the church, and that's a whole different story, bro. I could tell you on another podcast about that, because that right there is very sentimental to me. And that, that right there itself is like the way he did it and the way it happened, on how he built that church and why he did it and what he did it for. It's a whole nother story, bro. But saying that, I'm just saying, like, that's a sin, killing somebody, bro. You're never supposed to, you know what I mean? So is that bad that he did that? Is it bad that he shot? He prevented a lot more deaths. But see, that's where people got to understand. I feel like you have to do what you think is right, even though if you know it's wrong, but you're thinking it's for the right reason. If I were to do something like that, I'll tell the big man upstairs, look, man, I know, punish me, send me to hell, man, but I couldn't watch all these people die. And and yes, you might go to hell, bro. You might end up, going to hell because of what you did. But I feel like that would be your judgment day, to see if, because Jesus walked, you know what I'm saying, through that pain and suffering, and then he came back. You know what I mean? Now this is your pain and suffering. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to get like how Jesus got crucified, bro. No one's gonna get out like that. You know what I mean? But it's just, it's the moral of the story. Like, I'm like you. I'm not gonna sit there and just watch a whole bunch of people die.
I can't live with myself. If I have a gun, there's people about to get killed, and I could have done something, but I was too scared to do anything. Like, what kind of person are you?
You're human, bro. You're human.
That's true.
I wouldn't say you beat yourself up about it, because your first instinct when a gun pops off, a lot of people is to duck, to drop on the floor and run to somewhere. You know, what really you're supposed to do is kind of see where the gunshots are kind of coming from. Yes, you do get low, but no matter what, a bullet got a name, bro. And I mean, bullets don't got names, bro. So he could be shooting for Jose, bro, and fuck around and hit you, bro. You know what I mean? And boom, you out, bro. Everybody's got a time, and everybody's got to accept that. You got to be like, all right, man, like. You know, it's sad, bro. And then immediately then you get that retaliation mode where you're like working off emotions again because your homie just got shot. Now you're gonna go fuck up your life, bro.
How many homies did you lose? Have you lost any homies that got shot and killed?
Fortunately, I have, bro. One to a drive-by, and and he was young, bro. He was really young. Another homie, cause a lick. I think he was bad, man. He was doing really bad. I ain't fucked with him in so long. This was a recent one, and man, I think he was trying to rob somebody's house, bro. And they caught him outside, and shit. They lit that boy up. You know what I mean? Oh man. But these I wouldn't say these are my friends, bro. I kind of distance myself to being like trying to keep these people close to me, because man, I see how grimy this world is, bro. Anybody's quick to switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody go dark when it comes to your life, bro. Everybody's like, oh man, they think about themselves, and that's the sadness of it, bro. Is because the real niggas gonna be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's gonna affect little homie's life. Like, I should, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But nah, you know what I mean? Other people's like, oh, my life, you know, it's going to be better for me. You know what I mean? Should I make this move? Fuck it, yeah. There's a difference between making yourself, like doing something for yourself because you know it's the right thing to do, but then doing for yourself something out of grief, like out of, like, oh, because you had to do it, you took it, like overpowered, like too much power you had, and you were like, fuck it. And you ruined one of your main niggas' lives and shit like that.
Send him to jail forever on the dummy mission.
Because, bro, all you got to do is shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and go get a fucking lawyer. You don't have to say shit. You don't got to say nothing until you... Bro, you don't have to say nothing until they put you on a stand if they do it, bro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Like, bro, look, okay... Say if they said I shot somebody, bro, they're gonna come and they're gonna be like, I got you here. We got cameras outside here. They don't got a confession, because if they had a proof and anything, nigga, they wouldn't be talking to me, bro.
They would have already locked me up.
They would already lock me up, bro. Like, come on, bro. Be smart, niggas. Niggas got that bark, but once they motherfucking laws or somebody get on them, they stick that tail underneath and they, oh yes sir, nah man. Excuse me, sir, why'd you pull me over? I would like to know. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be scared of these people. These are peace officers. I understand, like, we gotta limit our words that we say to them, but I still feel like you gotta be a bigger man and show him, hey man, I'm human just like you, man. Like, hey, don't talk to me like that. What are you doing? Yes, you are harassing me. You know what I mean? What you pull me over for? And you know what I mean? Like, bullshit, bro. Like, it's stupid out here, bro. I've been arrested for no ID, bro. That's how bad it is out here.
At one time, man, I don't know if I told you this story. One of my good friends of mine, you met him, Jesse Sanchez, Big J. Shout out to my boy Jay. I love him. We've been close for a really long time. Him and I go way back. But him and I, man, we were skateboarding to the park, and I see this car that looked like a police car drive by, and it said community service on it, right? So it goes by, and I tell my boy, I said, hey bro, be careful, because I see that car looks kind of sketchy, and I seen him drive around. I said, be ready. So we skateboarded like 1 block, man, and the 2 cops just pull up on us, like one from the front and one from the back, both on SUVs, you know, and they're like, hey, what's up guys, come here. And we were like, okay. And they're like, you know, we got some calls that you guys look suspicious, that you guys match the identity of people that have been breaking into houses here in the neighborhood. You mind if we search you guys? And I was like, well, I mean, I live in the neighborhood and I haven't heard about anybody breaking into any houses. And you say you want to search me. I mean, I don't really want you to search me. do you mind if I show you what I have? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. So like I had my backpack and I grabbed it and I opened it and I showed him and I grabbed all my things. I threw them on the floor, threw my backpack on the ground. I was like, see, we don't have anything. We're just going to the park to skateboard. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, what tricks can you do? You know, I'm really sorry, guys, because, people had calls, so you guys matched the description of people breaking into houses. I was like, oh, well, I don't know, man. I live down the street. You see that Audi that's parked right there? That's my car. No, I leave it open all the time. Nobody's broke into it at all. So you guys have a good day. And I grabbed my stuff and I took off.
It's sad, bro, because you think that shit gets old, bro. You think they'll come up with like, my dog ate my homework. You know what I mean? Like,
match the description. Like, oh, what was the description? What do you think the description was?
Shit, you would have to, bro. If you're skating, bro. Like what? You probably didn't even have a shirt on.
No, I had a shirt on. The thing is, man, I was dressed just fine. I had jeans on. I had a nice shirt on. I had some nice shoes on. I lived in the suburbs. I knew this is when I had already moved out from Oak Cliff. Is where I didn't live in the ghetto no more. I had moved to the suburbs with my mom, so I was doing okay. Like I wasn't into that stuff anymore. I was looking normal now, and I because I knew I was getting older because I was like 18 or 19, I knew I was getting older. I knew it was going to be harder for me to not get in trouble because of how I looked and stuff, and they still messed with me. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, bro. I think it's a tactic, bro. I think they probably didn't have no calls or nothing like that, and they're like, let's fuck with these hooligans right here. They're quick to assume like.
And hey, who was the one that called the cops? The community service little truck that drove by.
So somebody did call the cops?
Yeah, somebody called the cops. The community service person.
But he made up a false
he was
statement
like,
saying that
they were like the neighborhood watch. Does that make sense?
Neighborhood, yeah.
And mind you this.
We see what happened to neighborhood watches, right?
Check this out.
Shoot innocent people.
Check this out. It was like 1 in the afternoon. It wasn't even a night. What do you think of that, man?
You want the honest truth?
Nope. Nothing but the truth.
I think they pieces of shit, bro. Like that community service is a piece of shit for calling the cops. The cops, they're just doing now. I see that they got a call, so of course they're gonna go out there. But bro, it should have never been handled that way. Remember back in the days, it just. People used to talk to people with such out of respect, I guess, because there wasn't so many like towns and shit like that. People knew the officer, like, hey, that's Billy's kid, or hey, that's like back in those days. I'm pretty sure they didn't grab him to the floor and throw him down and be like, harass him like they do today, because everybody knew everybody. Man, the world's so big, bro, and everything's happening, like. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm trying to say?
Yep. Yeah, hell yeah. I agree with you, man. And it's just so sad, man. It's just so sad. I kind of got a little off subject. I don't even know how we ended up talking about this. I'm not going to lie to you. What was I going to tell you? Shit. What was I going to tell you? What do you think about that? Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say something, but go ahead, bro.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say, what do you think about that guy that's gonna get out for killing that guy, and they're saying that he's just insanity?
Oh, he'll probably get out, bro. He'll probably get out. He probably is fucking crazy. But think about it. He slit his throat and he ate his flesh. I think he's crazy. I think he can prove insanity easily, bro. If you told me he did that, I'd be like, yeah, this nigga's fucking crazy, bro. Let's see if we can fix him, buddy. Some like shock therapy. How do you fix that, Bruno? How would you fix that? Like, how do you think they fix it? Do they?
Hold on, bro. Don't hang up. Hold on. I'm gonna make a lot of noise because my laptop's dying and I gotta plug this up. And I'm trying not to make no more noise. Where are we at? Right there. I can edit all this shit out.
Nah, leave it in there, bro. The world needs to hear the truth. His computer is dying. His laptop is dying.
I'm probably killing their ears right now.
Hey, when you doing that? Let me grab.
I'm good. I'm back. I got it going. Or are you gonna ask me what I think of what?
Man, I lost my train of thought, bro.
Me too. Can you believe we've been chopping it up for 30 minutes already?
Damn, my nigga, for real.
Yup. 29 minutes and 40 seconds.
That's just how it be like, bro. We just, hey, look, let's switch it up, bro, from all that shit and like let's talk about cards, bro. Remember I was telling you about McGregor yesterday about how he's gonna get the 3 fights.
Yep.
And I was wondering why they didn't put no like. I feel like Holmes, she's good. I like seeing her fight. But I wouldn't pay to see Holmes fight. I don't think Holly Holmes, like I wouldn't pay for it.
She's got some good knockouts, man. She knocked out Ronda Rousey with the head kick.
Yeah,
she knocked out Jessica with a head kick.
Yeah, I know how Holly Holmes is, bro. But I wouldn't look. Why wouldn't they make it like a good stacked card? That's just what I'm not understanding. Like Leon Edwards and with somebody.
Well, Leon Edwards is gonna fight Woodley in London.
That's perfect, bro. I was gonna call it. I said Leon Edwards fights Woodley. I say Masvidal fights Covington.
They already signed it.
The winner off of that fights Usman, and then that's when Usman lays it down, which I think he will probably end up taking the win, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he'll beat the Woodley or.
Did you see the post that Dustin Poirier put up there? He said him and Jorge Masvidal are workout partners. They work out together. They're training partners. He said, "What about me and Jorge Masvidal versus Dustin said I'll fight Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal fights Nick Diaz on the same card."
Then that would be that's they never done that before.
And they're teammates. They're both 2 teammates against 2 brothers.
I would say if I was the business part of it, I would say no, don't do it. I would say Nick Diaz will sell out that card anyways.
Just by himself.
I say Nate Diaz will sell out that card too. Like, bro, you gotta understand. That fight was just hey, I'll fight you. I want to fight you. You know that? Mm-hmm. Boom, let's make it happen. Boom. They made a belt, bro. They made a belt for Nate Diaz. Come on, bro. Like, when have they sat there and like, okay, no, they gave the people what they wanted and they made it happen, bro. And I still believe that they will, no matter what card it is, both of them, it will be paid off. So, yes, I would love to see it. Fuck yeah, hell yeah. 2 fights, bro. Fuck. But seeing my 2 favorite fighters fight, those are my number 1 and number 2, bro. You know what I'm saying? My top fighters that I like, bro. And then, so seeing them fight on the same card, the same day, I'm going to save me some money.
I'm going to pay for that one.
This shit, for real, like a motherfucker.
Got to. I can't, you can't miss that one. And see, I was thinking the same thing. That's 4 stars on one card. Imagine how much money they're going to have to pay up.
I would say, you know what you should do that card at? They should do it at Dallas Stadium. It's so big, bro.
Yeah.
Dallas Stadium is so fucking big. They can make so much money out of that arena.
You know, you said Dallas Stadium, you said arena, man. And all I could think of was how disappointed I was in the Texans, man.
Hey, man, look.
I really wanted them to win. God damn it, man.
You know, and you know I'm a diehard Texans fan, man. I follow it. I live and bleed the blue and the red, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I love the Texans, man. They I don't know what happened, man. Bill O'Brien needs to. People saying to get rid of him. I say do this. I say get a general manager and get an offensive coordinator, or get an offensive coordinator. You be the general manager. You make good decisions on picks. Like, let someone run your offense. His offense is too predictable, bro. They shut it down. They just after it was a special team that won it. They got, you know what I'm saying, the ball back twice, bro, and like it was bad play call. And
then those dumb little mistakes.
Oh, bro, and that's what football is, man. And they get paid to not make mistakes. Like, they get paid to like do what they do, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Make that perfect pass, you know? But, bro, anything can happen. Look, Tennessee beat New England.
And the Ravens, not just New England, and the Ravens.
People sleeping on Tennessee, but, like, low key, bro. If they make it to the Super Bowl, I don't know. I think 49ers gonna take it, but
You think
I
so?
would see a hell of a game. Yeah, for sure. Garoppolo's gonna get his first
His first
not his
ring.
first one. Not his first one. I think he has one with Brady.
Does it?
'Cause he
Oh
was
yeah,
Brady's
yeah.
backup. So he has one with Brady, but this will be the first one him playing starter.
By himself.
Which I think he's a great quarterback.
And it's so insane that the Patriots let him go, and ironically, they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, bro. Who you think Tom Brady will go to a different crew, or you think he'll stay?
Nah, man, I think he's gonna stay with the Patriots forever.
Yeah, bro. Well, he said he wants to play till he's 45. He's 43, I think. So he got 2 more years.
2 more years.
Yeah,
He lasted a pretty long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, he was so underrated. You know what I mean in the beginning, bro. And look at it now. You know.
I don't even think he was a first round pick.
Oh fuck no. I think he was around 6.
Oh,
damn, bro. I
shit.
think. Yeah, he was later on. Look, look this shit up.
Yeah, look that up real fast. I don't even know, but I know that he wasn't a first round pick. At least I think he wasn't. Man, I'm gonna sound really dumb if he was.
Nah, he wasn't the first round pick for sure, bro. No.
That's so crazy to me, man. That's so crazy.
He was
to me.
he was in the 6th round in the 2000 NFL draft. Yeah, so I was right, 6th round, bro. I knew it was somewhere around. I knew it was in the 6th round. But yeah, bro, it just tells you, man. Like, man, I don't think I would. If I was him, I don't think I would want to go anywhere else. I think I would like to stay with England as well. And then, if I can't, maybe be like a mentor. You know what I mean? Get off the field. Maybe it's time for you to be a coach. Maybe it's time for you to, enjoy life with your family. You got kids now. You got all this money.
And it's crazy. It's crazy to me, man. Like, he has a lot of money and he's still playing. That's how you know somebody really loves the game. They have money and they're still going. They don't care.
Would you too, bro? Like, come on, like, if you look at Yoel Romero. Like, damn, bro.
Yep.
That's a monster. And how old is he?
Oh man, like 47, 48. I don't know. He can't be that. He can't be that. That's a grandpa up there fighting like a motherfucker. Let me see.
No, he's 42. He's old. He's 42, bro.
Okay, I was sweating.
But still, bro, 42, bro. And you thugging it out at 50, though.
I thought he was like 50. Damn. No, but still, he's still pretty up there to be in the sport that he is. That's how you know he really loves the game, man.
Oh, of course. Well, how did he say it, bro? How did he say Dana signed contract?
Yeah, Dana. Why no you no sign contract? He's like the Scarface, man. He's like Scarface. Look at him, man. Look at him, Frank.
You know he's cool with Jorge Masvidal too, right?
Yeah, he's real cool with Masvidal.
They're like I'm about to say, they like go out to play.
They're some goombas, bro. They're goombas.
I bet you they say he's like not crazy, bro, but like
he's a wild. They party.
He's wild, bro.
I can see that. I mean, dude, they're Cubans. Shout out to all the Cubans. They party hard, man. Cubans party hard as hell.
I would like to party with Yoel Romero.
Oh man,
straight up.
He seems like he's a hell of a time.
Oh hell yeah.
And he's a beast, man. He's silver medalist for the Olympics. He came into the UFC and fought. He hasn't had a lot. He's one of my favorite fighters, man. He's definitely in my top 2 fighter, between 1 and 2.
So you think he will go ahead and beat what's his name if he wrestles him?
I don't even care if he becomes a champion. I feel like the only way he'll have an advantage over Israel Adesanya is if he wrestles him, man. He has to bring on his wrestling. He has to take him to the ground. He's a silver medalist. He has really powerful hands, but Adesanya is so smooth with it, man. He's like butter. He's sitting now. He moves so fast. He throws those punches really fast. Man, he has some crazy combinations, long hands, long legs. He's like John Jones, man.
He's good. He's really good. I can't knock the hustle. Who do you think's gonna win that one?
If Yoel Romero, see, Yoel Romero can go all the way into the deep rounds. He's had fights where he goes all the way to the last round. He goes all the way to the fourth, fifth round, third round. He went all those wars with Robert Whitaker, man. I can't even say that Yoel Romero fades out, man. I feel like he can always come back. I don't even know. I want to say Yoel Romero because that's one of my favorite fighters. But Israel Adesanya is so talented, man. That's gonna be a war. Either Yoel Romero knocks out Adesanya or Adesanya takes it to decision.
If he wins, bro, he goes up a page in my book like that.
Adesanya.
Just fighting Romero, bro. Period. He goes up.
What about?
That's a beast, man.
What
That's
about?
a fucking monster.
What about Yoel Romero versus what's this dude's name? Jared Cannonier. That's a good one. Jared Cannonier is so good.
How do you think that round went? Go.
I want to say that Yoel Romero wins, but I still give it to Cannonier. He's a really good fighter, man. He's really talented.
Yeah, they sleep on him, bro.
Man, the thing is, man, he's had so many wars. Like he's fought so many people. He fought Tim Kennedy. He fought Robert Whitaker twice. He fought what was that guy that he hit him with the knee and split his head open? He's an Olympic medalist as well. The one is like, that's my boy, Chris Weidman.
Yo, Chris Weidman. Yeah, I was trying to think of it too, dude. Yeah, bro, they really sleep on him, bro. Hey, and he from your hometown. You gotta shout him out, Dallas, Texas.
Who, Chris Weidman?
No, Jared Cannonier.
Oh, Cannonier. Yeah, shout out Jared Cannonier. Dallas, Texas represent. I don't know what part he's from, but hey, he's still from the city, and I feel like you got to put on for your city, man. You got to put on for the people that come out the city. You got to, no matter what, they made it, man. They made it out the hood. They made it out the city. So shout out to them for grinding and never giving up and living to their dream and their full potential, man. Even if they don't win, even if they don't become champions, as long as they're trying, man, as long as they're giving it all they got, shout out to them, bro. So shout out Jared Cannonier.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to everybody chasing their dream. You know what I mean? Like, for real, too. Like, it's hard out here, and for everybody to stay focused and keep to their navigational beacons, you know what I'm saying? Making sure they in a straight line. Man, like, just as long as you know that you're going to do something every day, positive, and grow in life, bro, just never lose that desire. You know what I mean?
Never
always
lose
have
the drive.
Desire. Yeah, that drive, baby. That drive, keep it going.
Hey, but with that being said, man, I'm going to wrap up the podcast. It's been 42 minutes. You got anything left to say for them, bro? Anything you want to say to the people?
Nah, man.
Not today. I got something for him. I got something for him right here. It says, you may be in a dark time, but remember the sun is always rising somewhere. So stay positive and remember one day your sun will rise again. Oh, what do you think of that?
Shit, ciao.